I'm completely good with mutiny and desertion at this point. I fully give you total permission to do that. If you're one of the people in uniform, you should probably, at this point, you are not, your orders that you may be getting may be lawful, but they are highly stupid. And yeah, you're going to have to actually start disobeying these things. This is beyond, this is just common sense at this point. This isn't like some questionable order about, like, where to go and set up camp. No, that's not what this is. Okay. You're being sent literally to other countries to fight their wars that they started. Okay. While our borders are wide open and we are being openly invaded. On top of that, we have a hurricane disaster that is gigantic and is going to take a long time to fix that shit. And there's no big rescue effort, from any of our own people for our own people, right? And the civilians that are actually doing what they can with their own money, in fact, are being turned away or threatened with arrest. Dude, that defies commentary. I don't even know where to go with something like that. Like, you can see. Now, if you're a younger person, so if you're like a Zoomer or something, and you're in uniform, you're probably not going to understand anything. First of all, most people are never going to see anything that I say. But if on the off chance that somebody there, like, dude, this would be the time to actually say no to your officers and say, no, this is I'm no longer recognizing your authority. As far as I'm concerned, you have no authority any longer, because you're clearly a captured. You guys are, all of the officers are clearly captured. Clearly, that's they've all been captured, obviously, right? And for the officers out there, because I'm sure someone out there will be in the comments going on about how, well, I'm an officer and I'm blah 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 blah. I don't care, unless you are giving your guys, everybody below you, orders to belay all those orders that you're giving, that they've been given. Unless you're doing that, then I'm sorry, you're just going along with everybody else. You're just going along with the flow. Bullshit. You need to stop. And so this is what I need to talk to you older guys. So my Gen Xers, you are going to have this conversation with your kids if they are, in uniform, and start saying, you need to start undoing all of that damage you've done. In other words, all of that obey orders and all of the, go along to get along, and just keep trying to be obedient to the system in the hopes that the system will one day take care of you. You are going to have to go back and unfuck that, my friends, because you're going to have to actually tell these kids, like, dude, no, hey, we can't keep doing this. This is insane. Not only is this insane, this is so unbelievably destructive to what's happening. Look at how many Americans right now are actually straight up losing confidence. It's not a few thousand, dude. It's millions of Americans now. Tens of millions of Americans now are really starting to lose complete and total confidence in the entire system altogether. Which means when that happens, there is no fixing this. You understand? There's no coming back from that. Once that ship has sailed, dude, there's no coming back from that. This is a very dangerous thing to be messing with. So no, this is going to fall to you guys. You're going to actually have to do this kind of stuff. If ever there was a time for a mutiny, it probably is right now. Not because you're just trying to seize the reins of power for yourself. No, that's got nothing to do with it. It's taking away a bottle from a drunk and saying, dude, I've had enough. I'm cutting you off. We're not doing this anymore. That includes all 435 members of the House, 100 members of the Senate, and all those other fucking retards that are in D.C. That means cutting all these people off. I mean, completely, and saying, dude, listen, the fact that you guys are keeping your heads, count your blessings. Consider that, a warning. You can go ahead and leave the country, and pull their passports and kick them the hell out of the country. At this point, come on, this is ridiculous, especially with the virtue signaling I'm seeing, that we're all seeing, because everybody's questioning this. There's just constant scrolls on Twitter of people going, like, why the hell is nobody calling for anybody's heads? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, well, a lot of people are. Not a day goes by I don't wake up and ask that same question, and have been for the last probably 25 years. So, yeah, this is This is a generic conversation here. I have no real specific point to make, except for all the points that I just made. So, see you in another video.